The morning of July 29, 2016, saw a flurry of activity at Cochiti Lake, south of Santa Fe, New Mexico. For weeks, some 14 teams had been gathering materials, designing, and building boats made of nothing more than cardboard tape and glue. Keels were laid and hulls were caulked. The teams and crews were preparing for the second annual Cardboard Boat Regatta. The rules were simple. Build a boat made of basic materials, steam across a short expanse of water, plant your flag on the island, and make way back. The task required ingenuity, creativity, resourcefulness, teamwork, and a big dose of fun.
This innovative Cardboard Regatta is something that was dreamt up by our environmental office under the leadership of Lieutenant Colonel Dave Giesler, and it's just one of these areas that I think that we can show some leadership in this recycling effort.
It also builds esprit de corps and a friendly competition amongst the teams. This year showed a more than 50% increase in teams and participation. Crews represented various departments, units, and even families of the New Mexico National Guard.
So we actually have the Air Guard and the Army Guard here represented today. We have 14 teams. This event was started last year. We had like 9-10 boats last year. This year we have 14. And the primary reason for doing this is to support and promote recycling and get people excited about recycling and make them want to recycle and get it into the front part of their minds so we increase our recycling in the Guard and reduce our costs.
Boats lined up at the starting line onshore. An air horn blared across the shoreline, cutting through the music and laughter. Crews, already having manned their boats, put to sea and they were off. Almost immediately, some minor design flaws came to the fore, while other designs showed extreme promise. Lessons were learned about the differences between V-hull and flat hull design, between wide beam and narrow beam, and weight distribution on a boat. Some boats went straight for the island, while other crews strategically made their way around the fleet through clear water, avoiding skirmishes with possible pirates armed with squirt guns and water balloons. Landing parties hit the beach and feverishly scampered up the ridge to plant team flags. Then back to the boats for the treacherous crossing back to the finish line. A couple of vessels had already foundered or split up, and their wreckage cluttered the narrow straits. Speed appeared to be an essential factor in staying out of harm's way during the passage. "Give me a fast ship and a star to steer her by," to paraphrase John Masefield. The first to cross the line was the crew of the Boats and Joes from the administrative side of the United States Property and Fiscal Office, followed closely by the Mirage, built and crewed by the Directorate of Information Systems. In a startling freshman outing, the Prime Beef, built and crewed by the 150th Civil Engineer Squadron of the New Mexico Air National Guard, broke the line for the third time. Lost at sea were the Sprinkles and Team Wee, though their crews were rescued unharmed and in merry spirits. Awards went to first, second, and third place to the aforementioned craft, with Prime Beef also garnering the People's Choice Award. The Sith Happens, built and crewed by the Master Planning Office, was awarded the Judge's Choice Award. The Doomed Sprinkles received the Floating Garbage Award, and Team Wee got dead last, as well as an honorable mention for the Titanic Award. With clouds gathering and a blow threatening, the vessels were either salvaged or scrapped as crews ate hamburgers and brats while they swapped sea stories about their journeys. From Cochiti Lake, this is Army Sergeant Matt Hemmer.